Do you suffer from imposter syndrome? You know that awful feeling as you put yourself and your creations out into the world of, I'm a total fraud. They're going to find out that I'm not who I say I am, or I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm going to get into trouble. And it can really bring up a lot of feelings of self-doubt, of shame and embarrassment, of fear and even sadness. What I find so crazy about imposter syndrome is that often it's the people who are doing the most, who are achieving the most, who are the ones who suffer from feeling this way. And I also believe that we can't talk ourselves out of it because it comes from so far back. There was a time in your life when you didn't have the answers, when you didn't know so much and you were kind of winging it. But I think to always go through life with this same belief inside is very tough. So let's do a little bit of EFT tapping to acknowledge and voice what is going on, and so we can get to a much better place of really recovering that belief in ourselves. So just start by taking a moment to take a deep breath in and let it go. And I want you to say out loud, I feel like an imposter. Think of something that you're trying to put out into the world and that is creating this feeling. And what emotions come up for you? Is it that shame, fear, guilt, embarrassment? Where do you feel that in your body? And when you're ready, take another deep breath in and let it go. Open your eyes and let's do some tapping. See if we can clear some of this stuff coming up. So tap where I tap and repeat back with me. Even though I feel like an imposter, I love and accept myself completely. Even though I'm really feeling this imposter syndrome, I love and honor myself completely. Even though I feel like an imposter, a total fraud, and it feels so bad, and it stops me from moving ahead and feeling good about what I'm doing. And even though I feel like such an imposter, I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. Okay, so let's go around the points. I feel like an imposter. I feel like such a fraud. Like I just don't know what I'm doing. And it makes me feel ashamed. As if I'm trying to hoodwink other people. Say that I'm someone who I'm not. Say I know more than I really know. All these feelings it brings up. All this shame in my body. And maybe there was a time when I did try to say or do something, and I got the message, who do you think you are? Thinking you know more than other people. And I learned very quickly that it didn't feel safe to share my things. All this fear that I'm an imposter. All this belief that I'm an imposter. And I feel these different feelings in my body. This shame and embarrassment. This fear that I'll be found out. This fear that I'll get into trouble. Or be put down. And all this self-doubt. All this belief that I don't know anything. That what I have to share isn't good enough. It's not original. And who am I anyway to be putting it out there? These different feelings in my body. All these emotions running through my body. When I feel like an imposter. And I fall into the trap of being paralyzed. It really stops me. Or that belief that it has to be perfect. All these different thoughts that I have. And I choose to clear these ideas. I learned them when I was very small. And I definitely knew less than I knew now. And I choose to know that I was doing the best I could with the resources I had. And I choose to begin to believe in myself. To believe that I'm not an imposter. That my intentions are good. And that I do have things to share with the world. Okay, so take a moment. Just take another breath. Let it go. And we're going to do a quick round to be more positive. Now, if anything specific came up for you there, just take a moment, pause the recording, go around the points, tapping any specific memories or specific emotions that you're feeling or thoughts that are coming up. And when you're ready, let's do a round to feel much better about putting yourself out there into the world. I choose to know that there's nothing fake about me. And I love and accept myself completely. I choose to know that there's nothing fake about what I'm doing. And I love and honor myself completely. I choose to recognize that me showing up, being persistent, following my path, proves that I'm not an imposter. And I choose to know I'm not a fake. And I deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself. I'm not a fake. And I'm giving myself permission to show up and share what I have to offer. Maybe I tell myself I'm too old, or it's too late, or I'm too young and it's too soon. What if it was the exact right time? And what if I could trust that what I have to share right now will be valuable for someone? And I'm allowing myself to evolve. I'll be doing that till the day I die. But right now, I'm giving myself a chance. Clearing out the old beliefs. Clearing out the old messages that I got from other people who also suffered from imposter syndrome. I'm letting this go. Releasing this from my system. Healing my nervous system. And letting myself do what I want to do in this world. Take a moment and just take a breath. Hopefully that helps a little bit. Keep on recognizing the kind of thoughts that come up for you, tap those away, and it's kind of do it anyway. So feel the fear, feel the shame, feel that humiliation, tap it away, and then go right ahead. There will be someone out there who really wants to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tapping with me.